that this is a 50-50 fight?
I'm gonna say no, but at the same time, I want to say yeah because I think it's gonna come down to who can set the trap first and the best. Because Gervonta is very, very good at setting traps. To be honest, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I've never seen Ryan Garcia fight. If you want to know the truth, I saw clippings. But I've never actually say I sat and watched the whole round on him. I'd be lying if I told you that.
Wow, wow.
But I saw clips. You know what I mean? It's obviously he could punch with that left hook. That's obvious. You know what I mean? But Gervonta is very good at setting traps, man. And I think people really underestimate his boxing IQ.
Okay. So let's go off of some of the abilities that he has. Obviously, in his resume, I'm pretty sure you know who Luke Campbell is and Javier Fortuna.
Yeah.
Um, those are the top guys that he has on his resume. He's standing at 5'10". Um, I think Davis is around like 5'5", 5'6". If you had to work on a game plan for Ryan, what would it be?
Well, you can either put pressure or you can lure him in, set a trap for him. Like I say, Gervonta's good at that. Because he's taller doesn't mean you got to rush him. That's a misconception a lot of people get. Oh, he's taller, you got to put pressure. No, not if you're smart. If you're smart, you don't have to do that. There's more than one way to skin a cat.
Right, right. Now, when it comes down to Tank, obviously Ryan got the height advantage. He has a lot of speed, um, and he also has that left hook. Basically, they're saying that he could crack as well. What would Tank's way of going about this fight as well? Because everybody says that this is basically on paper and on attribute level the toughest task for both fighters.
I believe that. I believe that for sure. When you got two guys that can punch like them, anything can happen anytime. So that's a fight that I wouldn't know what's gonna happen. So I would never put money on the fight.
Okay. Okay. Now, when we talk about like hydration clauses and catch weights and A side, B side type of stuff, what do you get from that? As far as today's boxing?
You know, you can prevent all that. You have the weighing the morning of the fight.
Right.
That will solve all of that. Have the weigh in the morning of the fight. You got to worry about how much the weight the guy puts on. Because he's weighing in that day, not 24 hours before. Weigh in the morning of the fight, and you don't have to worry about the hydration clause and all that. Because you're there now. So if you put on a bunch of weight and go in the ring and fight, then that's not going to work in your favor. So if they really were concerned about it, I think they should have had the weigh in Saturday morning.
But this
You
hydration,
listen. This is one fight where you don't need to have to weigh in the day before to attract the crowd. The crowd's going to be there because it's such a fucking big fight. So have the weigh in the morning of the fight.
right.
That will solve all that.
But they're making sure that Ryan stays in within 10 pounds in the
Okay,
hydration.
so just say now he weighs 135 on Saturday morning. Just say the weigh-in's the day of the fight.
Yep, 136. Yep.
Huh?
136 catch weight.
And if he comes in 146 that night, it's not going to work in his favor
Mm,
because your body has not broken down the food and digested the product. That's a lot of weight to put on in one day, not overnight. Now we're not talking. Say it's like okay, you weigh in 6, 7 in the morning, and you fight 8 o'clock at night. That's a lot of weight to put on.
right.
That's a lot of weight to put on. So I mean, that's the way I believe they should do. But I'm the old school guy. So, but I believe when you start having stuff like that, and you worry about the weight, just have the weight in the morning of the fight. You don't have to worry about it.
Right.
Because if a guy puts on 10 pounds in 10 hours, I mean that's not going to work in his favor.